Whew. Woo saw. Woo to the saw. So I'm just out here, just feeling like I really need to speak my mind, okay? The collective be going, they be going hard at us because the Most High continues to serve His greatness, and you continue to serve your deliverance. You consider, you consider. It's like it's the first thing that you consider. There's no reconsidering. You know what I mean? So just be sure, even when you have a little bit of energy, a little bit of time, a little bit of whatever, just be sure to utilize that time to be of light, be of divine light. Just strive to do what's right. Work on you, and then you can work on others, maybe too. I mean, but it's all about filling your own cup and then pouring that back on you so you're able to. That's the restoration, okay, of love. It's being able to love on you too, okay? We're always out here giving love to everybody and wondering why we haven't received it, not knowing, I'm hearing their spirits notes, all right? So their divine notes, their karmic notes, like not knowing what they denote, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, we're curators of our dreams, I keep hearing. So it's like as a child, you were being guided by beings, right? And they are literally of guidance, right? They literally facilitate you to doing the right things, you know what I mean? And not everybody, unfortunately, not all beings had the chance to be exposed. I'm hearing like there was some type of indecent exposure. I'm hearing. I'm sorry to hear about that, but it made you who you are today. Can you go? Excuse me. It made you who you are today, and it doesn't matter what others have to say, okay? Because you're literally living in your truth. You are living proof. You are living in that truth. Every time you speak, every time you walk, every time you sing, whatever your crafty divine presence brings, you know what I mean? It always seems to win. And let me tell you, you do not look like what you've been through. You do not look like what you have been through. All right? And I know you've been through it, but we merit from our pain, okay? Profit from our pain, okay? Otherwise, it is only going to make us insane, okay? It is about us being able to like compromise in situations. Like, don't do that. Careful, baby. And by compromising a situation, just be sure that you're not compromising you. All right. When you see the first flag, observe more, boo. Second, third, out. Six flags, fuck that. We don't have time for that, okay? Because let me tell you why we need to love beings from afar. Because if you don't love them from afar, they hold on to your star, and all of that essence starts to deplete. And I'm not saying like your glow, like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying if somebody is around you just to dim that shine, because you are always in that limelight, I'm hearing. You may be West Indian, but either way. You always be in the limelight. What was that? A big eagle? Maybe see that either way. You always be in the limelight because of how high you vibrate. It's bright. That is not your issue. If anybody has any issue with who you are, they have to have an issue with who they are, okay? Because it should never bother you or trigger you about what anybody else does, star. You understand? Like, it should not bother you. Like, it's why are you putting energy towards that? Words are magic, okay? You want to know what magic is? There are people who go above and beyond to do all of these, I'm hearing invocations and all of these stuff. I'm hearing insinuations or whatever, incantations, right? But basically, it is just by speaking. It's your speech. It's just certain beings. Yeah, beings is like pee. It just trickles all over every part of their being. You know what I mean? When you're saying something, like people be like, "Oh, I'm broke." No, you're not broke. Okay, you are full. You are enriched. What's wrong, baby? What would you like? Hey, you're like, oh, girl. Okay, go to everybody else over there. Here. Here. If it's kind of difficult. You have to. No. This is kind of empty, baby. You need a little bit more water.
Water.
But you have to press that button when you drink the water, okay, sweetie? All right. Be sure to pay attention to your health, pay attention to your energy levels, pay attention to how you feel when somebody is around you in your environment, in your vicinity, when they're not. Pay attention to your all being, okay? Pay attention, okay? And beware of what you're paying attention to as well, because it can cause tension, might I mention, right? So it's just about doing things in moderation and not allowing all of that stagnation to like come through. You know what I mean? There's so many. It's crazy. Like I good for my bed right now. I'm good to just go to sleep. Like the amount of I'm hearing strenuous activities is what I'm gonna take that as. Menstruosity. You know what I mean? It's like there's no velocity to what they're doing. You know what I mean? But they are, and you can't really stop people. But what I will say is the more hello expense. Why are you throwing this Contigo cup like on the anyways? So live in your inner child because I'm being pulled to, look at the children and what they're doing and whatnot. Live in your inner child. And honestly, I'm telling you right now, in fact, live in your freaking truth. You are living proof. They can't stop us now. We are living proof. You see it? We're living proof. Every day that you are breathing is not something to underestimate, it's something to undermine, okay? Because there are beings, unfortunately, who they're not around in the physical anymore. They are very loud in the spirit, but you have to be able to hear them, and you can't hear them when you're not near them.
Hey,
When you're hearing more.
I just pooped.
Did
Hey,
you?
thanks
Okay,
my
well, it looks like.
baby.
Okay, in a second, babe. All right, we're gonna have to go. Guys, the baby poo. Do you want to bring her to her mom?
Sure. Come on, Zaya.
I would do it in a.
Hey!
That's exactly the way it is. I shit on you. Either way, do it what it do. All right, but you're living proof. So every day that you're breathing, every day that you're getting up, you can be achieving. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to. Maybe you're having a shit day, a tough cookie day. You know what I mean? It's a hard knock life for us day. But guess what? That's just that day, and everything changes with energy. So, ooh, there's my dogs. There's my dogs. All right. Everything changes with energy. So just stay in tune with the infinity, the affinity of you. Yeah. There's two crows. All right. So something about two and doubling. There's partnership. There's cooperation. There's balance. There's duality. There's equality. There's union. There's I'm hearing a soul companion. There's so many things coming for you. And the reason why you were sent all these deterrents, the reason why you're fainting, the reason why you're having heart palpitations, the reason why you're having dental hygiene issues, the reason why you're having any issue that you really are having is because you have something hidden in you, all right? And they don't want anybody to see you. But that is beyond me, because it's like if the Most High is saying, hey, this is who you are. Do you think that somebody is gonna all of a sudden come and muck you up with that? No, all you can really do is camels hump. All you could do is be a hindrance. All you could do. You are not my deliverance. In fact, I'm a fucking deliver you. All right. And do exactly what I was designed to. All right. But there are a lot of beings anyways. I wanted to speak about a lot of things, and I just want to get it all out while I can right now, because they just be blocking me on all track. I'm saying, right? Because you put people on track and they're throwing people off. All right. They want you to retrack. They want you to like make it feel like I'm hearing untraceable, but untraceable. Let them know. Let them know that you are superior and irreplaceable. What are you talking about? Yeah, we are untraceable. Oh, they can't even trace your energy. Your energy is so different right now. I'm telling you, the way that energy's been shifting, the way so many people attack, and then after spirit fams, Most High's like, oh goodness, now we're gonna have to give them this and give them that and give them this, and literally you were being upgraded by the day, by the hour, by the minute, all right, by the wave, all right. You might resonate with the Orishas, all right. So just continue to vibrate. I mean, and they be sending people the closest to you. They be the same people that be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Or da, 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 or have something to say, or the same people who have no room for shit to say. But they were just, baby, they were born that way. And we can't stop that. We really can't stop that. We really don't. I don't care to. I don't care to judge you. I don't care to do. I tell you what, I'm going to just sit here and my presence will judicate you. So just let them know that you are VP. You are a very important motherfucker in this bitch. All right? Your soul is light, it's bright, and it's highly potent and enriched. It's rich. All right? And you finna show up. I said this message before. I'm going to say it again. 1131. 111. Beginning sun. Beginning sun. The first will be last and the last shall be first. All right? Because we were here first. And you cannot show us our worth. You cannot. Why would that? Either way. You finna show up in the physical the way you do in the spiritual. Okay? You are highly ascended. I'm hearing 33. I was going to say Christ consciousness, but I'm hearing Christ conscientiousness. Sentient one. 1212. That blinked. 1 2 1 1 and then 1 2 1 2. That's 3 3. Exactly like I said. Are you listening to me? Right? 1 2 2 0. That's another 3. Right, baby? We are dissolving the third party energies. Okay? If you want to know who isn't there for your glow, watch the beings who are irritated by you, yo. Watch them. All right?